welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy. And I am going through my studio and trying to rearrange and organize and purge and donate and gift and all kinds of things. And I have a whole stack of these papers. And I thought, you know, there's something, you got to be able to do something with them besides just cut them into 4 pieces to make journal cards or cut them in half to make little booklets. And so I fiddled and I fiddled and I came up with something that I haven't seen before. And it's still a booklet, but it's a different way of making a booklet, I think. And I am going to very carefully undo the paper clips. And I have the paper clips on here because I know that that needs to be glued together, at least on 2 sides. So I have a paper clip there and I have a paper clip there. So we will try to remember how they were clipped together. To make this booklet, I took 2 of these sheets of paper and I cut from this side to the center, and on this one I did the same thing. I cut this side to the center, and they are actually folded the same way except for one fold. So when you've got this original piece, you're going to cut from here to here, and you can do this with regular paper too. Just kind of make yourself a mark or a notation of where the center is on each of the 4 sides and where the center is on your paper. And you're going to cut from one of those 4 sides to the center. And after you do that, on that cut line, you are going to fold it. So you're just going to cut on this line, or from that point to that point. And then you're just going to fold that in half. And that fold is the same. And then for both of them, the next fold is going to be this one. Match up your corners and fold that. And then for one of your pieces, you're going to fold this one this way. For the other one, you're going to fold it that way. You follow me so far? So you're going to cut in from the side to the center. Opposite of that cut, you are going to fold, and these are blank on the back, so I'm going to say your front side, you're going to fold back. Then to the top of that, you're going to fold this one over. And then on the bottom, you're going to fold one of them over, and then the second piece you're going to fold under. And then what I did, I turned that one that way, the one that folds in on the bottom piece. And this one stays this way. And this ends up being the cover. And this is where I've got to remember where I was. And this one, this one's the cover. This one needs glued. Okay, it was this way. When you've got them like this, turn this one 90-degree angle that way. Then you're going to fold this in half. And this is the one that the bottom one folds to the back. You see what I'm saying? That one folds to the back, that one folds to the front. On this one, they both fold to the front. You're going to do this. You're just going to fold it in half that way. turn it over, and this one's going to fold in this way. Then this one is going to match up here. You're going to take this one that folds in, it was on the bottom of the cut, and you're going to match it up to this one. That is not right. I had to go back and watch the very first part of this video so I could see what I did when I took it apart. Okay, so once again, this is the one that has this bottom flap folded to that side. And this is the one that both flaps are folded to the printed side. I'm going to take this one and turn it that direction. I'm going to take this one and fold that page under. Now the next thing I'm going to do is open that up, and I'm going to take this one and I'm going to pull on this corner and push down on these corners so that it ends up like this. Okay, you're just going to take and you're folding it like that. I could just say do this and then do this and then do this, but you might not get things in the right place. So I pull up on here, push down on here, okay? And then I'm just going to slide that right there. That's all I'm going to do. And then all of these pages that are single pages, I'm going to glue them together. I'm going to make a pocket of it somehow. So it's going to be these two that get glued together and these two that get glued together. And if you don't want them to be pockets, glue the whole thing. That one would be your entire cover, and then you'd come back and glue that together. Matter of fact, if you wanted to do that, just put all your glue on this side, take it over, and then you've got a double thickness cover. I wanted that to be the front. All right, so I'm going to take this, and I suggest going back and doing this in slow motion if you didn't get it the first time, okay? Goodness, I had to go back and watch my own video to put it together, for Pete's sake. I am not going to judge you for having to do that. Now, do I want this? I think I'm going to... make this one a pocket on the top. So I'll make this one a pocket on the side, and I'll make that one a pocket on the side, and I'll make that one a pocket on the top. Yep. So I'm going to glue, since I want this to be a pocket on the top, I'm going to glue here, here, and here. And I want this to be a pocket on the side. So I'm going to glue here. And here. And this one will be a pocket on the side. Yep. But I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this one first, and it's going to be a pocket on the top because of the way that it would end up being opening. It might make it difficult to glue this after gluing that one, so I'm going to glue this one first. You can glue whatever order you need for yours. It depends on if you want it to be a top or a bottom, or if you want it to be a pocket at all. And you can decorate it however you want. If you want to stick some lace in there before you glue that shut, you go right ahead and do that. And then this is going to be a pocket to the side. And and make sure that I don't have that glue web going right across, because that would cause it not to open properly. And then that will go over just like that. And then you will close your cover. Now you'll probably have to come back, because you've got a lot of bulk here. You'll probably have to come back and trim up the edges of your pages, which may mean that you have to re-glue some things. You could possibly need to go back and try to rearrange some things, but I think it makes a cute little booklet. And so I'm going to finish this off at some point. I don't even have a journal right now that I want to use this in. I will use my let's see, first I would trim it. So I'm going to get my scissors out and trim it. And then I'll go back and see if I have to re-glue anything. By trimming it, I may cut a bit of glue off that is needed. Let's see. I think that is actually from the paper pad. Yep, that's glue from the paper pad. So I'll have to come back and take care of that at some point. And then I'm just going to make some thumb notches real quick. And I like to use my envelope punch board to make my thumb notches. And I probably should have done this before I glued it, but I can still just snug it up in there. And I don't really worry about if it's centered or not. And I only want it on one side, but if I have to do it on the other side, then that's fine. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that just to make it easier. Just do that. This one was on the side. This one was on the side. And this one was on the top. Now I'm going to go back and check my gluing. Make sure I've still got a sealed pocket. See, that one should be okay. That one should be okay. I just need to check the glue on the two outside ones. Yep. And there we go. That's a cute little booklet made from, what is this? An 8x8, I think. Yep. 8x8 sheet of paper with one cut, some folds, and some glue. And I think it's really, really cute. And it's just a quick, fun way to use some of your 8x8 paper pad pages as well. Thank you for joining me today. And as always, be kind. Bye.